Find those. But a moment that you suspect is going to be viral over social media. Viral over social media.
Dejected. He is absolutely devastated. You got to feel for the young man. You really do.
Really good drive. Bahara is known as a player who gets on with it. On the first runs will go to the new number 3 for the Kings. Nice cover drive for 4.
Finally some runs for the Kings. Deepak Bahara slaps this through the covers. A little bit of width on offer, a little too full, and it's been punished for 4.
Yeah, the first Super 4, powered by Ncell 4G, races to the rope. Do you think it's a better batting surface today? I think 140, 150 is what you're looking for at least. He's bowled him again. Dakal's on fire. Well, at least this time the batter played a shot. But he's got 2 in the opening over. And the left arm in swing is proving too much for the right-handers.
Well, 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 Rajan Dakal. This is a gorgeous looking delivery. Angling in, just coming in to the right-hander. And it pegs the middle stump right back. It's the end of Deepak Bahara. That's the second wicket. And it's not the start the Kings would have wanted. He's gone for 4 off 3. It's 4 for 2.
Yeah.
Scott Edwards, still fresh off a plane, isn't he? It was really impressive for me yesterday. 45, did it with absolutely no fuss, all of the trademark sweeps and reverse sweeps that you would expect. We've seen a couple of young quicks in this tournament. All of them have been in and around the Nepal senior side. Kishore Mahato, Rajan Dakal, Nandan Yadav, really starting to shine. For many years, I don't think people knew who was going to replace Karen KC and Sampal Kami when they finally decide their time is over. They still have plenty of cricket left, but all of a sudden there's a burgeoning crop of young Nepali fast bowlers coming through. And that's going to be 5 wides. That will help. In fact, it won't. Good hand, sorry, from the keeper. I thought that was going to fly away. Really good hand from the keeper. That's 4 runs saved. It will be 2 wides to the total.
The second wicket. Swinging in ever so slightly. His head started to fall. Tried to work it into the leg side, completely missing it. And the bails are off. He's been very impressive, this young man.
Guptill drives fluently. Oh, that's a gorgeous stroke, a stroke of the highest quality. An all-action first over. 10 runs and 2 wickets. The Kings, 10 for 2. Yeah, he's top of the table for the Rhinos. He's joint top of the table for the tournament, young Rijan Dakal. A young bowler with a very bright future. Left arm, medium fast. He couldn't be any more in demand around the world. You saw why in that first over, 2 wickets. Now, I think Sohail Tanvir needs a new number on his back. He's got 39 on there, but yesterday he turned 40. Happy birthday, Sohail.
I don't know how thrilled he's going to be about having that on his shirt.
It's a very good age, 40. 4-0.
That's like you're hinting something.
Okay, I'm going to have to go back to this from the first over. Maxwell did it once. He went on to bigger and better things. I have not seen this too often. It wasn't even as though it swung late. It was in essence a regulation delivery to hit the top of middle enough.
I'm just not sure the reasoning behind why he left it. I'm not even sure if he thought he was trying to walk away from that delivery before it was bowled. I really do feel for him. He must be absolutely gutted with that.
And I think he's just watched it twice on the big screen, looking to his right. And he'll know just how badly he misjudged it. You suspect he was probably trying to give himself room to try and exploit the fact there wasn't many fielders in the deep on the offside to slash it away. But if you lose your bearings, you still have to throw something at it. You just cannot allow your stumps to be exposed and then not even play a shot.
Sohail Tanvir, third delivery about to come. Started this tournament so well. Picked up a 5 early on as well.
Tanvir's been good. Maybe 40 years young, but he's got plenty of cricket left in him. Here's our key man in the middle, Bismillah Jan Shinwari. He interrupted my pre-game show yesterday. I think he came over and gave my bald head a rub. And then at square leg, he's a character. Most people involved in Afghan cricket are. They love their cricket. And then the hometown umpire, the man with all the experience. He doesn't just umpire, he also match referees. 48 years young, over 150 internationals now across men's and women's ODIs and T20Is. And then, I'm not sure whether he can hear us. Give us a wave, that a boy. Durganatsu Betty. He's dismissed, just a chip to mid-wicket. Well, the tamest of dismissals from a man who almost never gives it away. The Kings' minds are scrambled. They've lost 3 and 9 balls.
The wheels are starting to come off here for the Kings. A nothing shot straight into the hands. Ravi Bopara at mid-wicket says thank you very much and we'll see you later. Scott Edwards, who played so beautifully in the previous games, got to go for a duck today. And the Kings in all sorts of trouble. They're 10 for 3.
The Rhinos looking very good. 10 deliveries, 3 wickets, all happening. And Nicholas Curtin is going to have to come out to the crease a lot earlier than he would have thought he was going to be needed at number 5. Those numbers don't actually show, for me, how well he's played. He's shown in patches, in phases, how skillful he is. He's had a great 12 to 18 months, the captain of Canada now. Gets off the mark in very nice style, fluently. What was Scott Edwards thinking here? All the angle of Tanvir is going to force across the right-hander, and he's gone against that angle and chipped up the simplest of catches.
Right into the hands. Which makes you question, of the 3 wickets, how many of them have been batter error versus really good bowling? The second wicket, I would say, yes, Dakal bowled an absolute peach. But the first wicket and this last one, I'm not so sure. The first one and the last one, I feel like, are errors from the batters. It's 2 gone, 11 for 3.
Mr. Guide up there in the crowd. Mr. Guy does, maybe. Revving the crowd up, not just the Snow Leopards, we got some rhinos up there too, the mascots.
That's a direct hit. Scampered across for the single. It should be leg byes. It is leg byes. They just want to be as careful as they possibly can, these two, Curtin and Guptill. Direct hit, Nick Curtin well in. Good technique for the youngsters watching. Slide that bat in.
Yeah, he's far too quick, isn't he? He's probably one of the quickest players across this entire tournament along.
लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब गरौँ है साथीहरु लाइक शेयर सब्सक्राइब गर्दिनु है साथीहरु जो जसले हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ
Arm seam, Kishore Mahato, right arm seam.
The conditions have really just changed in the last couple of days as well. We're starting to see very spin-friendly tracks. Today, not so bad. We've seen the Pacers come right back into the action.
That's an excellent call. It's a really good delivery. Well bowled by Rijan Dakal. But look at the speed of Curtin. It's a better matchup, isn't it, for the left-hander to be facing the left-arm seamer, and a big thumbs up, rightly so, from Guptill.
Also make sure that the bowler has to keep adjusting his line. Left-hand, right-hand combination. Great awareness from the non-striker, Nick Curtin. But again, the bowling is just so spot on.
I thought the Kings got it wrong yesterday. They got a good total on the board. They were brave to bat first, and then when they came out to bowl, they opened with 2 spinners. Should have bowled their seamers. Pratish GC, Chris Soul have a good tournaments. And they got back into the game thanks to the 6 wickets that the 2 of them shared. But I think everyone's been a little deceived by some of the turn. The seamers, like Rijan Dakal, look at the tournament he's had. Only 1 game he's been wicketless. Every other time he's taking wickets. Almost all of those, Manali, have come in his new ball bursts too.
Yeah, decent economy rates as well. He's kept check of how many runs he's giving while he's picking up those wickets.
And now he shows us the in-swinger. Exceptional skills. Monty Desai has uncovered someone here. Brilliant in his debut formats in T20I and ODI for Nepal this year. Thought he was excellent up in King City in Canada. Look at these skills. James Anderson, mirror image maybe. Eat your heart out.
It's consistency, control, and beautifully swinging that into Nick Curtin, right into the toes. Yeah, well appreciated, Martin Guptill.
Excellent over. Only the one run off the bat coming from it. Rhinos all over the Kings in the early skirmishes here. It's 13 for 3. Off the bat coming from it. Rhinos all over the Kings in the early skirmishes here. It's 13 for 3. Not the start the Kings needed at all. Remember, they won the toss and chose to bat first. In theory, certainly from a historical viewpoint, 11 a.m. through to 2 p.m, the best time of the day to bat here at the TU. It's looking anything but thanks to 2 excellent left-arm seamers. Made his ODI debut in February this year, Rijan Dakal, and then he made his T20I debut where you and I were, Canada versus Nepal in King City. He's just got skills that you want with the new ball. I wouldn't rule out that he might start getting picked up around the world.
The amount of consistency that he's shown and the amount of wicket-taking ability that he's shown, he should be. Another one that's been really impressive for me is Nandan Yadav.
Lovely square drive, that was very fluent. Curtin, I think he feels like he owes the Kings a few runs. Could today be his day?
Very classy player, has all the shots in his repertoire, and this is, well, absolute class. Just placed to perfection. In the gap, didn't overhit it, and he timed it so beautifully for it to run away for a boundary.
That shot there is exactly what H.G. Ackerman was talking about in the Lumbini Lions chase. Young Ashutosh and Arjun Said were swinging like rusty gates in the power play, in the chase, needing a run of ball. Play proper cricket shots. We think the surface is better today. You might not think it looking at the scorecard. And get good reward. Guptill needed to get going there, just gets home. Curtin needs to remind himself he might be a little quicker than Martin Guptill.
Are you sure you're okay with the pace of that single? Just want to make sure. He is lightning quick in between the wickets, Nick Curtin. Get that bat out. Oh, direct hit and he would have been in trouble.
Pardo was the fielder, and initially he looked to throw at Curtin's end. And when he did that, he just held the throw for, it was only a split second, but that allowed Guptill to get home. But Pardo, I don't think, realised how quick Curtin is. Curtin coasted home, and then he changed his mind. If he'd thrown immediately at the keeper's end, I think Guptill was in trouble, with or without a direct hit.
And something tells me Bopara might not think twice again the next time. I think they figured out that Curtin's quick between the wickets. Guptill not as quick, but not nearly as quick as Curtin.
It was Nicholas Curtin taken to the captaincy. It didn't seem like it was going to be necessary, the natural choice. I think many thought Sadman Safar would have continued.
Yeah, but I think Canada was also at a point where Sadman Zafar is getting a little bit up there in age, and they want to get the next person in while he's still in this side to help make that transition. Maybe not. I personally feel the timing was right because you still have the experience of Zafar there, and he can help Nick wherever it's needed. And he's taken on the reins well. He did struggle in that first tour when they went to the Netherlands, but from there on it's been good.
Yeah, is it fair to say it didn't come immediately naturally to him, those first kind of 6-8 games in the Netherlands?
Yeah, I think the biggest concern for everyone in Canada was that he is such a good player, such a great fielder, a very good bat, and is that going to affect his game, having to take on that leadership role? But I did chat with him in the summer and he said, no, I'm ready for it. I think I can manage both. And I personally do believe that he can manage both.
Good over for the Kings. 8 have come from it, 21 for 3. Really good crowd. Just come in to enjoy the action. Already sold out tomorrow, I believe. So a reminder, get those tickets for Sunday and Monday if you still can. You can find a way to get some time off. Come and enjoy this MPL. Viral all over social media. Like some mid-on and mid-wicket up in the circle. Challenges the inside edge again. End of the 5th. 23 for 3.
Not a great start for the Kings, not a great start at all. 3 early wickets, now the rebuild phase, and you don't have a long time to rebuild. Alongside me, former England international Darren Gough, what does rebuilding look like in T20?
Well, rebuilding, old-fashioned name, isn't it? Rebuilding, but it's about getting a score that you can defend. And anywhere over 100 at this moment in time. As I said, I think the pitch is pretty good. I think it's played really, really well today. I think some excellent new ball bowling from the Rhinos. Guptill's the key. Really is. Kushal Mala, the bowler, comes in at a decent game. Decent series, sorry. It's his 6th game, 5 wickets. And the economy is excellent, 5.94.
The Rhinos' previous outing. A bit of criticism levelled at Kushal Mala for the pace that he bowled at. He bowled the ball very, very slowly.
Yeah, I had a chat with him the other night. I mentioned that. I said, why don't you bowl the other end and hit into the bigger boundary if you're going to give it air? And guess what? He has done. At least someone listens to me. HD, not unlike you. Not like you.
And the bigger boundary, a little bit bigger away to the offside of Martin Guptill. He needs a few as well, the New Zealander.
Yeah, he's been a terrific player for many years in the shorter format. Played all formats, but in the short format, he really excelled. It's been a struggle for him the last couple of years.
Not now. That's the Martin Guptill that so many love.
It is indeed. And that's what we're saying. We're just waiting for him to wake up. And this is what Martin Guptill is capable of. Such a powerful man. Marla, the bit of air. Oh, gets to it, gives himself a little bit of room. And right in the sweet spot. Look at this. Huge. Sit out the bank 6. Fantastic. Beautiful strike.
They'll be writing about that in the morning, because that is straight into the press box. And they're just looking. The box of balls have come out. It's gone through the roof into the press area, and they've refused to throw it back.
Surely it's not gone through the roof. That's excellent. A couple of things I've seen for the first time today. A batter just leaving it and getting ball next up. And now going through the roof. Fantastic.
Yeah, that's the quality of the man. A towering 6 and then just a single down the ground for him to keep the strike. The end of the power play for the Kings. It's 32 for 3. Play for the Kings. It's 32 for 3. Not long now, Coffee, and we'll have a day off. And will you go exploring the great city?
Well, I'm undecided. I'd love to. It's such a beautiful place. But the golf course always calls me. It's a wonderful sport, golf.
He entered the team at the expense of Nicole Lofty-Eaton.
Yeah, there's the key right there. Martin Guptill, seen him hit a large 6. We need one player. The key is on these pictures now, the second week of the competition. One player, bat through, get you 60, get you 70, and you finish with a good total that you can defend. That'll be the key here for the Kings.
You mentioned old-fashioned language. I mean, it's batting through not old-fashioned language now. Oh, he's given him. Hamid was the only man to appeal. The keeper wasn't even interested. Curtin cannot quite believe it.
Well, disappointment from the face of Curtin. But Hamid will be over the moon for the Rhinos. Here we go. Off spin. Pitching on. And to be fair, it looks pretty plump to me. A big, big wicket. The only saviour is in his glove. But it's gone the Rhinos' way. They're over the moon. They really are. Nicholas Curtin goes for 8 from 15 and the score 33 for 4. Moon. They really are. Nicholas Curtin goes for 8 from 15 and the score 33 for 4.
Trouble again here for the Kings. 4 down. We've only just completed the power play. And Bashir Ahmed, who, to be fair, has had a decent tournament. Walks in. The best of 40 against the Lumbini Lions. Not only does he need to get 40, he needs to support Martin Guptill now. Curtin thinks that he got a little bit of glove on this.
Yeah, that's the only saviour. That's the only thing that would have saved him. Pitched on middle. Yeah, possibly. Tight one.
Watch out! Watch out!
It went the way of the Rhinos. The way it comes, cricket. Sometimes it's for you, and sometimes it's against you. There he is, he's making it obvious to everyone. I bet that's one thing this tournament I've been disappointed with. There's been a little bit of that going back at the umpires. There's no room for it in my book. I get the disappointment, but get off. You've been given out. He's not going to change his mind and say, oh, sorry, I made a mistake, come back.
Down. Tough, but down. Good delivery.
Real good delivery. Pitch turn. Really big. You know, I got taught when I was a youngster. HD, you probably the same. Never cut an off spinner on a turner.
Certainly not on a turner. I thought the keeper had put that down, but to be fair, it didn't. It hit the outside edge of Martin Guptill's bat, and then it went straight up into his helmet. So there just needs to be the old concussion protocol. Guptill will say he's absolutely fine, but yep. Tell you what, there would have been trouble when I played. If they had said to me what's 3 plus 3, I would have said, look, even at the best of times, I can't get that right. Don't ask me that foul.
Back in the day, actually, when we played, there was no doctor come out and check you. Just get back on with it. But it's the right call these days. Health and safety in any walk of life is important, and it's the right thing to do. Just to get checked. He's ready to go again, Guptill.
Very tidy over. Successful over for Hamid. The Kings, they're in trouble. 34 for 4. Sebastian at 7, Gasol at 8, he can strike it. Pratish GC has been exceptional with ball in hand. He might be needed with Willow.
I think looking at the two teams, you know, Seam plays a big part, doesn't it? I mean, Pratish and Sol, and then we've seen today Dakar and Tambir. I think they're the best opening partnership, those two. Both left armers, both ball heavy, can bowl a heavy ball. But Ranjit Kumar into the attack for the Rhinos.
There's that turn, and as you rightly pointed out, it's